My name's Colin Martin. I have a LBKA, which is left below knee amputation, and my story may be a little bit different than others, and it might be the same. I lost my left leg in a motorcycle accident. I came over the blind side of a hill, and it was at night, and there was a car with no brake lights, and I hit an Explorer in the back about 70 miles an hour and flew off the bike and hit a rock wall. And they said the way the bike actually catapulted me, I hit the rock wall, probably 120 miles an hour. So I was conscious during the whole thing. Quick synopsis, I went to the hospital. I was in the hospital for 2 months. I had 6 revisions on top of the original surgery. So I had 7 total surgeries in 4 weeks of revisions and amputations. I was using several different prosthetic companies that my grandfather had used prior. He also lost his left leg. And so I tried them first, and I couldn't really walk, and I was struggling with just being able to have a normal gait and walk period, or get a socket that fit, or really get some quality care. So I kept looking around, and I actually worked with a lot of people in alcohol and drug. And when I was working with a guy one night, and I met a guy standing outside this house. His name was Eldridge, and I met him, and we got to talking, and he told me about Aaron, and Eldridge asked me, he said, "Why are you walking like that?" And I said, well, that's the leg that was made for me. That's just, I'm walking the best I can. And he said, "Man, let me introduce you to somebody that I know that can help you." And I follow God. So wherever he tells me to go, I kind of follow that, not the popular opinion. So I trusted God and just kind of walked forward, no pun intended. And then I met Aaron the next day, and I was walking down the hall, and Aaron was like, "Why are you walking like that?" And I'm like, "Well, that's just the leg that was made for me and the way I walk." And he's like, "No, that's not acceptable." And so I went in there in a room, and I sat down with Aaron, and he said, "Man, I'll have you fixed the next day." And I wound up going in there next day, and he made me a leg, and he fixed all my problems, and I've been able to walk pretty much normal with the normal gait. And he said, "Well, how do you feel about running?" And I said, "I'm never going to run again." And he said, "Well, that's just not true." And he says, "I believe you can, and we're going to do something about it." And so he had basically like a custom-made brace and a running leg made for me, and the brace fits on the running leg. And he got me back and running. And we filmed it initially in the hall the very first time I ran. And now I'm at my first 5K event. And Aaron introduced me to amputee blade runners, and so I've just been trying to, come to my first event and, spread awareness.